I want to talk safety in our nervous system today, and I'm actually going to offer you a free guided somatic safety visualization. So if you comment somatic under this video, then I'm going to send one to you for free. So you can have in 11 minutes a taste of safety in your own nervous system. But quick facts about safety in our nervous system. So when I talk about establishing calm and restoring safety to your nervous system and moving trauma out of your body, the truth is our body does keep the score of the traumatic events that we've been through. And whether our brain even remembers or not, our body keeps the score in a lot of different ways. And symptoms are often our body's way of trying to communicate to us a deeper emotional need that is crying out to be met, kind of like a baby with a dirty diaper. It cries because it's like, I need a change. It's the same thing with our bodies, you know. Sometimes we need a change on an emotional level. There needs to be a wound that needs to be healed, or a grief that needs to be processed, or a trauma that needs to be moved out. And so our body cries out in different symptoms, like change me, change me. And so for different people, I mean, it's a myriad of physical symptoms that you can have. For some people, it's headaches. For some people, it's chronic muscle tension. For some, autoimmune disorders. For some, rashes breaking out on your skin. All of the physical symptoms that we're normally like, that's weird, let me grab an aspirin or a Pepto-Bismol and make it go away. What if we took a pause? Instead of seeing these symptoms as pesky house rats that need to be shooed out, we thought, interesting. What is my body trying to communicate to me? And before I grab that aspirin or before I grab that Pepto-Bismol, maybe there's a message in there that could help me get to the source of balancing my nervous system again, creating safety in the home of my body so that I can go through life conscious and clear and at peace and making decisions with power instead of reactivity. And so what you might have heard is our body, when we go through trauma, we can get caught in this fight, flight, freeze, or fawn state. The most common we've heard are fight, flight, and freeze. Fawn is just a way to survive and cope with trauma by people pleasing or appeasing somebody. So for example, if somebody were to intrude in my house right now, a fawn response would be like, what do you need? Take all the money you want. Here, take my TV. Just don't hurt me. Okay? And so what happens is if we don't properly, move back into a regulated nervous system, right? After the internal danger bells in our body have stopped going off and returned back to neutral, sometimes they get caught on. And so we find ourselves caught in a constant state of hyperactivity and reactivity, hypervigilance, intrusive thoughts, rumination, anxiety, busyness, can't really slow down. That's one end of the spectrum. And on the other end of the spectrum, we can get caught on a nervous system totally shut down and shut off after being through trauma. And that's where we experience depression, lethargy, lack of motivation, inability to get anything done. There's these different ways that it's just us trying to survive. And so the truth is the body is constantly trying to protect you from danger. It does an awesome job at that. But at some point, it stops serving us. And we get to a point where we're saying, I'm done just surviving. Like, I'm ready to thrive again. And so the first and most important step is reestablishing safety in your nervous system. Before you get into anything else, before you start tackling the topic of emotions or your identity and confidence or your, love relationships or you're speaking your truth or trusting your gut, the first most important step is just to reestablish safety in your nervous system, because otherwise no amount of information that you intake through your brain, whether it's books or podcasts or counseling or workshops or talking to a friend, is going to create any lasting change in your actual energy and in your actual life. It's like, think of it like this. If you throw a seed onto concrete, do you expect a flower to grow? Do you expect anything to bloom or take root? No, because it's being thrown onto concrete. And that's how it can be for us sometimes, where we're stuck. We've been through trauma and we're trying to heal, whether it's in our marriage or, whatever, our mental health. And we feel like, why am I spinning my wheels? Why am I stuck? Is because your nervous system, your body is still alarm system firing. You need to calm it down. Otherwise, those amazing seeds attempting to plant in you and take root and grow of the information you're absorbing are going to bounce right off or go in one ear and out the other. So I'm offering you a free guided visualization. It's 11 minutes long. Drop the word somatic if you would like this DM to you immediately. I'm happy to send it to you and get it in your hands so you can establish a taste of safety in your nervous system and reuse it as much as you want. I love you guys so much. I hope this was helpful for you. Double tap if this resonated and if it was helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.